If you're ever close to homelessness, it's a very frightening experience. And that was one of the things that was always on my mind, like what about my grandchildren? Where are they going to live? What's going to happen to them? But now that we're in this home, that's one worry that I don't have anymore. I know they'll always have a home. My name is Kathleen Griffin, and I am a Habitat for Humanity homeowner. I got my house September. As a matter of fact, it was on my birthday. I went to settlement September the 19th, and we've been in here for 2 years. I'm here with my 2 grandchildren, Dash and Danielle. I have custody of both of them due to the fact that their father passed away. He passed away April the 10th, 2 years ago, and their mother is not in the picture any longer. It's a blessing to be able to take care of them and to be able to provide them with a safe and comfortable home. One of the fantastic things about living here in our new home is the fact that both of my grandkids have their own space. They each have their own rooms, so by them being teenagers, that's important. They can go back and do their thing, whether it be on the computer or listening to music, whatever it happens to be. So that's a good thing. It gives them that little bit of privacy. Before I moved here, I lived in Mount Holly. I was in a rental home. It was very much in disrepair, the plumbing, the electricity, so everything about it was just going downhill. I'm not a person that can easily accept handouts because I've always been a worker and an achiever, and if something needs to be done, I'm going to get it done. So with Habitat, having to do certain things, it just makes you feel better about yourself, that you are not receiving a handout, but you're working for the end result, which is a home of your own. Having this home, I almost felt like the pandemic was outside of my house. I could manage things. It's a clean environment, it's a safe environment, it's a comfortable environment. So even though, yes, we certainly were affected by it, but we were affected a lot less than what it would have been had we still been in our home in Mount Holly. Everybody, to me, that is part of Habitat seems to have a special place in their heart for helping other people. And that was one of the things that really touched me about the program. One of the favorite things that I enjoy about my home is I make it my own because it belongs to me.
When we first moved in, first getting the keys, that initial grab of the keys, knowing that that's it, this is mine, it was a huge feeling of accomplishment. My name is Erika Carrion. I bought my home from Habitat for Humanity December 5th, 2019, and we're in Malton area, Evesham Township. Previously, before here, lived in Cherry Hill in an apartment complex. It wasn't too bad, but we started having issues with the kids and neighbors and just my kids being picked on. So I remember my older daughter had volunteer work with Habitat for Humanity. So I looked into it and I put in an application and actually got a quick response. Being in one spot feels good, and knowing that I don't have to up and leave in a little while, knowing that the kids are stable here and it's a good community, it's a lot of peace of mind for me. The biggest joy of having the house is being able to have my family over and just having a little get-togethers every now and then, having enough space for everybody, knowing that my kids are safe. It's a good thing with the space because since I work in the hospital, I was exposing myself a lot. So them being able to have a little distance from me was a good thing. Them being able to concentrate a little bit more, being in their own rooms as far as them doing their schoolwork was a good thing. It's still hard for them doing the online versus actually being in school as far as picking up and learning. At the apartment, things I couldn't do was like, especially with the dog, let the dog run around outside. The kids can play around out in the back, especially our backyard. To our backyard is a big field, so it's nice the kids could go back there and like play around a little bit. It's been good. So, you know, they can still go out and have fun and not be too cooped up. I hope they see that, you know, nothing can stop you, no, the age, nothing. As long as you try and your heart is in it and it's something you really want to do, then you can actually accomplish things. I accomplished something that a lot of people can't. It was actually something I wasn't sure if I would actually be able to do, but with Habitat, they actually made it happen, and it was an awesome feeling. They have a lot of different classes with the program, so it helped me be prepared for everything that was coming my way being a homeowner.